good, man.
What's up, Shy?
First of all, Oz, we gotta congratulate you on a hell of a 2017, man. You definitely been one of my favorite. Just to watch you perform the records. I gotta ask you 2 questions. I know you're in a run. Tell me about that Jeff Hardy Macho Man stage dive that you did at the Rolling Loud previously.
Well, I didn't even remember it until I saw it the next day. But, you know, just in the moment. Yeah, sure. So what's up with you, man? Tell me what's going on with you. Let me interview you. What's going on with you, man?
Yo, I've been having a ball, man, documenting just this whole new wave of artists that's coming out, man. I've been having fun with you, man, because, you know, you've just been being yourself. The last time we got a chance to kick it was at the Made in America. The Made in America with Freeway, man. And I just like seeing your ascension just by you being you, man.
Hell yeah.
Not caring, no rules. The songs is melodic. They tapping into the youth, man.
Yeah.
How you feel about this big 2017 that you?
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really shouldn't have a lie. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to die. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Oh, I think they like me. In my white tee. Oh, no, baby. Smoke so much, don't need some vice. The young nigga don't like me, but act just like me. Fucked all of y'all bitches, so at they parties don't invite me. That bitch that you wifing, she so tight. I been getting money, so don't nothing really excite me. Cardi bought a 6 and a 4 of the right lane. Damn, that boy asking for some more, like the Sprite clean. Yeah, that's that dirty. That's that dirty. Rats in the bank, that no complaints, in parking lot, smoking no stank, other words dank, used to drink, big can I think, I get the brain,
who's to blame? Diamonds on chain, look at the veins, vampire mane, diamonds on frame, Cartier things. You look at the stands, yellow laces in the vans, pants came from Japan, bitches way about a frame.
Whoa, pants came from Japan, shirt came straight from France, everybody do my dance, bad bitch on me in the stance, but not talking about no socks, crack rock, Millie rock, That's true. That right. She sippin' more wet and yeah, I swear I get her wetter. My Louboutins news on my bottoms, they is redder. No, I'm not a rat, but I'm all up on my cheddar. Just talked to your homie, she said we should be together. Gabby Brand was so insane that I made her my header. If she ever call my phone, you know I got a jetter. But I like that girl so much, I wish I never met her.
Y'all wanna hear some new music from Lil Uzi Vert? I said, do y'all wanna hear some new music?
Look for your bitch, you can't find her. Hey, I bitch off bitch and her mama. Hey, she said my pocket's my son. Hey, that's the reason that I got her. Hey, reason why I bring her like son. Hey, them bitches flooded with diamonds. Hey, I got the Glock in my palms. Hey, I got the warrior, I got it. 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 Hey, I got the warrior, I got it.
Hey, you little demons.
So man, bro, the year is 2016 for Lil Uzi Vert, my nigga. And at this point, bro, SoundCloud is heating up like crazy, my nigga. Future still got the streets on lock, bro, after going on a dominating run in 2015. Yachty going crazy with a bubblegum trap sound, bro. Cardi catching momentum, bro. He still was in the underground, but he's still going crazy. Come on, bro. Famous Dex was a staple. But it was one nigga in that era, bro, that literally brought that shit to, like, he was the final glue of that shit, bro. And that was motherfucking Uzi motherfucking Vert, bro. Uzi was going crazy, bro. Rising up fast, my nigga. Literally, bro. After getting the big cosign in late 2015 on Oot Thug, Slime Season 2, bro. Uzi would take that momentum and go crazy, bro. Dropping Loveless Rage in late 2015. And also going on a dynamic run in 2016, of course, bro. Dropping Lose Vert vs. The World, my nigga. The Perfect Love tape, my nigga, by Uzi and shit. Come on, bro. Being a double SL freshman, my nigga. I mean, that ass, bro. Going viral. Making that shit a staple. A very colorful image, my nigga. Dyeing his hair every week and shit, bro. Literally having a melodic sound, bro. Just a new sound in music that was like, that nobody wasn't really ready for and shit like that. But 2017 will be the shift that really started everything, and everything started changing for Uzi. but in a good way and also an odd way. But man, bro, you should know how this shit goes by now, bro. I say this every video, my nigga. I'm literally like at the drop of dawn of saying this shit, bro. New here, man. Hit that subscribe button, man, bro. If you old here, hit that subscribe button, man, bro. If you think you saw any one of my videos before, I mean anywhere, bro. Your recommendeds on YouTube, my nigga. Your phone, nigga. A friend sent it to you, bro. Uzi phone, my phone, my nigga. Your phone, your auntie phone. I mean anywhere, bro. Hit that subscribe button, man. I'm not playing, man. We going crazy all 2025. Man, bro, you see who we talking about, man, bro. You obviously clicked on this for a reason, my nigga. We are talking about one of the GOAT, SoundCloud staple, one of the many greats of this generation, my nigga. One of my favorite rappers, of course, bro. I mean, literally, this nigga got me through middle school, high school, shit, even somewhere college, nigga. We talking about motherfucking Lil Uzi Vert, my nigga, but not any era Uzi. 2017 Lil Uzi Vert, my nigga. Y'all give him a round of applause, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes. Ah, man. Uzi Vert, my nigga. 2017 Uzi, man. This era was really defining for being an Uzi fan, my nigga. I mean, literally, bro. Like I said in the intro, coming out of the extremely year of 2016, bro, going insane with the mixtapes. Just the overall vibe of his music, bro. Cause Uzi came in 2016 with a different type of side of music, bro. It was a mix of like that trap, rap, you know, shit like that. But it was like more melodic and just more like happy vibes sounding music, bro. And that what made his music stand out so crazy in that year and shit. Just Uzi in general like stood out in that year, bro. Like I said, with the dye hair and shit. I mean, this was the era when everybody was dyeing their hair and shit. But Uzi has too many colors, bro. He could, at one point, you couldn't even catch up how many colors this nigga had in this one year, bro. Just like literally just the different aesthetic and just colorful good vibes that he had going on with his aesthetic at the time and shit like that, bro. But it was something about just the transition for 2016 that led up to 2017 that was way different than any era and shit. I mean, literally, but 2017 will be the year where Uzi will really like go into a more darker sound and more darker look aesthetic that he had prior to the year before and shit. Literally, but his music started to change, but it was a different sound. Like, it wasn't really the same happy sound that we had got all the year of 2016 and shit. It really was like a different aesthetic, just different everything and shit. And it literally goes a long way. And it really influenced a lot of rappers that came like after this and shit like that, bro. Now I be saying like Uzi really influential, but people don't really want to put Uzi in that conversation yet. But maybe that's just me, man, bro. I don't want to keep this intro going too long, man, because I know I've been talking too fucking much, bro. So y'all already know, man, the request I have for you, bro, you and your girl, bro, go drive to the Target and shit. I heard they put I Am Music on vinyl and shit like that, so y'all go pick that up, bro. You know, go give me a copy too, you know, like give me a copy. I mean, I know y'all know where I live at, but you give me a copy anyway and shit. Then drive to the local Dollar Tree and shit. Get you 2 bags of hot chips, bro. Pour them bitches in a bucket and shit. Put some fried grease in that bitch. Shake that hoe up. And then pour that shit in a pan. And when you get back to the crib, cook that shit up. And then turn the TV on. Click on this video. And listen to me out behind how long this video finna be. So man, bro, just kicking off the 2017 year in general, bro. Like I said, bro, to take it back to 2016 once again, bro, you really have to talk about Uzi and Britney, bro. Uzi and Britney in 2016 was like couples, bro. I mean, literally, hella, she was in majority of Uzi videos in the year prior and shit. They literally had hella pictures and shit like that. They was like a good couple and junk like that, bro. But it wasn't really until goddamn late 2016, bro, when Uzi and Britney would get ready and just, they kind of would go into a split breakup and shit like that, bro. That when Uzi would get on Twitter and say, man, she left me, but I still love her and shit like that. We would just start to see Uzi just really like delete pictures of them and shit like that, bro. And I really felt like that was the shift and just the change of Uzi in general, bro. I mean, like that happy vintage Uzi that we all knew from 2015-16 was kind of slowly disappearing in late 2016 and shit like that. I mean, that ass, bro. It's like he was dyeing his hair back black and shit like that, bro. His just dressing appearance was starting to just become less and less just wet, colorful and shit. Just more black aesthetic gear. I mean, literally, bro, like more black, like just black nail polish, chokers and shit. And really, bro, that ass was just the start of like the 2017 era, bro. That's when literally, bro, like the whole announcement of Love Is Rage 2 even stemmed from and shit like that, bro. Cause he had just dropped that project with Gucci Man and shit like that, but 1017 vs. the World, which is an underrated ass tape, by the way, and shit. That had dropped on like November 2016. 2017. So the ball rolling really for another solo Uzi project, that which it was dubbed as Love Is Rage 2, was starting to get pushed and shit like that. But I mean, I remember seeing outlets saying that it was gonna be like the next level Uzi album. They're really just going against the, like, you know, starting to roll out for it and shit like that, promoting and shit. Cause I think the first mention of it was like an interview sitting on Twitter in, like, you know, December 2016 and shit like that, bro. So maybe basically we all was speculating that the dropping like probably spring of 2017 and shit like that, because he was, you know, it wasn't really that hard for us to drop projects, because he was dropping projects back to back in 2016 and shit like that, from not really that far from each other and shit. So we was expecting the same shit for Love Is Rage 2. That's when 2017 would come to play, bro, for the Love Is Rage 2 era and shit like that, man. Literally, bro, like the early version of Love Is Rage 2 and shit like that was geared up to drop. But if I'm not mistaken, I think it got scrapped. The first version of Love Is Rage 2 got scrapped in January of 2017 and shit, because the label thought it was just too dark, too raw and shit. And I really had to talk about this segment, this part of Love Is Rage 2 and shit like that. So the early 2017 Love Is Rage 2, like the January-ish, February-ish Love Is Rage 2, it was more heartbreak songs more than like a darker sound. Like, it still was dark, of course, but it was more like heartbreak and shit like that, bro. Going off the breakup with him and Britney and shit. So I feel like it was the birth of SO Tour Life and shit like that. Songs like Love Scars and shit like that. Just a more heartbreak sounding songs and shit that was stemming from this era and shit like that, bro. And it really like made the project just like a stripped down drums. Like, it was more a cloud rap, like just really a darker like heartbreak sound and shit like that, bro. But it really didn't have that same appeal that, you know, that we got from the official Love Is Rage 2. They had all these type of variety of songs like that, bro. Like, literally, but like, that's why when the people be praising Cardi for the deep voice and shit, I be like, bro, Uzi been doing that, cause that's what the OG Love Is Rage 2 kind of was sounding like. It was more deep voice sounding songs and shit like that for snippets. Still that melodic singing Uzi, but more like deep voice rapping songs and shit like that, with songs like Flood the Face, early 20 Rager, all them songs like that, you know, motherfucking A Bean and shit like that. All them songs like that was recorded and junk like that. So a lot of like songs like that were starting to just get snippet out, and like Uzi performed them at concerts and shit like that. But it got to a point where Uzi's phone got stolen, and that was the whole reason why we even got Love Is Rage 1.5 and shit like that, which dropped on SoundCloud shit. And crazy. And we all know the impactful song of SR motherfucking Tour Life that came on that project and shit. If you don't know, man, SR Tour Life wasn't even a single for the album and shit like that. It really was just a song that randomly dropped on SoundCloud and shit like that, and everybody and their mamas, including myself, loved that song. I mean, that's literally Dana Uzi's biggest song to this day and shit like that. Everybody loved that song by Uzi, and it really put him on the map. Like, cause up to that point, Uzi he wasn't a star. He was famous. Everybody knew who Uzi was, but he wasn't a star. He was just like a cool rapper and shit like that. Everybody, people knew who he was, but he wasn't a global. Bad and Bougie put him on that level a little bit, but it really was SR Tour Life that threw him on that level and shit like that. That song became a global song for the rest of 2017. I mean, literally from everywhere. But that song was a diamond record song now. And I'll never forget that clip, like when Uzi first performed the song and shit like that. And like, you know, and he had performed, he asked the crowd, did we know that? Like, well, not did we, cause I ain't go to the concert, but he asked, did they know that song and shit? Cause even Uzi didn't know that song was gonna be that big. Nobody knew that song was gonna be where it was until it officially dropped on SoundCloud. Literally, it's hella grails that come from that EP and shit like that. Come on, bro. But songs like Boring Shit, nigga. Come on, my nigga. Love Scars is crazy, nigga.
So much water on my neck, I need a bowl of some. So many different girls, I got a load of them. Yeah. Why you always say ain't go and get you some? Girl, why you always tripping when you know it's love? Walk around, Cuban link, my boutique is flooded. Blow my pocket super deep, flooded with no hundreds. Ooh, flooded with no hundreds. Damn, flooded with no hundreds.
One of my personal favorites on this project, YSL, is a classic, nigga.
Yeah, she got me just like, oh yeah. I'm stuck in this money, I guess you can call it new rocks. Yeah, counting them blue stacks. Yeah, that's the blue rocks. Yeah, that's the blue rocks. Yeah, that's the blue rocks. Yeah, feels so good when you can do that.
That song right there, bro, is the example of what Love's Rage 2 could have been. And I remember, bro, randomly in February, bro, he'll drop the song Up and Downers and shit like that, bro, which was a fire ass song and shit. But it really was a different departure from his sound that we had got up to that point and shit.
I don't wanna go if it's not no pills there. I'm from 1600, know some niggas still there.
Yeah, I tell that niggas to kick me up. I take that niggas to burn me down. I take my legions to kick me up. Took a third niggas to burn me down. After your bitch done booting up, that shit turn her frown upside down. Went to the store like add me up. Told that fuck nigga wipe me down.
Cause you gotta think, bro, all the snippets, all the music for 2016 was more like melodic and all that shit like that. So when he dropped this song, bro, it was way different than anything he had dropped at the time, bro. It had a different sound, bro, and it really like made it was just too experimental and completely different than anything he had put out at that. In my honest opinion, bro, I really feel like this could have fit on Pink Tape perfect, bro. Like it had that sound. It really was like that sound that Pink Tape went for and shit like that, bro. Just I feel like the fans just wasn't ready for it at all, bro. They wasn't ready. Bro, like some tracks and leaks, bro, from the OG Love's Rage 2, bro, has started like they really starting to leak nowadays and shit like that, bro. So we done went years with like, cause some of this shit at that point became grails after a while and junk like that. After the year 2017, majority of those snippets became grails to a point where we was hitting for them to be on Eternal Take and shit like that. But majority on leak that came out nowadays, like I feel like majority of the shit probably leaked back in 2023, like probably last year or 2023 for sure, like in full quality and shit. But majority of the grails and songs that was going crazy that fans wanted and hinted at wanting for the longest and shit. Come on, bro, you got songs like, bro, come on, bro, Goose Chase, my nigga, was crazy, my nigga.
Yeah, I went to sleep with a bag. Then I woke up with a bigger bag. Had no father figure, so she called me dad. I went Lambo for my first car, I ain't want a jack.
Him, my shoulders was crazy, nigga.
Yeah, here we go again. That boy stole my style, stole my flow again. Damn, these boys hate me, like here we go again. Got played by a 5, pulled up with a 10.
Dirty Diana was a crazy nigga. Come on, bro. Up the Ops was crazy, nigga.
I'm super gone. Stop hitting me up, getting me up, yeah, hitting me up, getting me up, yeah. They're calling my phone, yeah. I'm all in my zone, I'm almost gone, yeah. Pull up on your block, then we tend it, yeah. We gon' fuck the ops to its end, yeah. I'm gonna take your dot, hit it gently, yeah. She gon' ride on top like a 10-speed, yeah.
Get the Money was fire, nigga. I'm So Gone with Cody Shannon, my nigga, was insane, my nigga.
Not giving up, no, I won't do it. Not giving up, no, I won't lose it. I must admit that I was wrong. Should've never, ever left you alone. My number ain't changed, girl, got my phone.
Come on, but that.
He want that bit, oh, I want that. Yes, it.
I got the Work was crazy, nigga.
I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay, I got the work, yeah, I got it. Ay,
200 my dash, nigga.
200 my dash. I hope I don't crash. I'm driving too fast. Slow down. I know why you mad, cause I got the cash. I'm flexing my bag. Ooh.
Come on, bro. Motherfucking way. Of course, Moon Relate was fired in a bitch, nigga. OG Moon Relate, though. Not the Eternal Take Deluxe Moon Relate. OG. A Beam was fired, nigga. Come on, bro. Neko Froze, nigga, was a grail, nigga. That was around this era and shit like that.
I know something that you don't know, go straight to the money. Yeah, I don't want that 20 bitch, stack that bitch fake hunt. That bitch that you wife and I knew that she fucking for money. I know I was nothing, I turned into something, little nigga. I know.
I mean, literally, bro, hella shit, bro. I remember this one snippet, bro, by Uzi called Shining, my nigga. That shit still need a leak to this day, bro. That shit hasn't came out or nothing, but it still need a leak, bro. I don't care, bro. We need that. I mean, literally, bro, like, half of this shit would have been crazy on Love is Rage 2, but I feel like it really was good at the end, though, because the official Love is Rage 2 is goated, bro. Probably one of the best, like, trap albums to come out in the last couple of years and shit like that. So, it was a good choice and shit like that. I feel like I could see why the label thought that this version wasn't really like extremely, it just didn't have that mainstream appeal, like I said, bro. It was more raw cut tracks and shit like that. It was Uzi rapping with a more deeper voice, just some conscious sound that Uzi didn't have the year prior and shit like that, you know. Now SO2 like brought this sound to light, you know, it brought it to light, but it really just didn't stand the test of time, man. I see why the label just scrapped it. Uzi just scrapped it and shit like that. It just was one of those situations where it just it wouldn't have worked in the mainstream. Then it's like, bro, just talking about Uzi in 2017 in general, my nigga, you have to really bring up his demonic shit that he did that year and shit like that, bro. And when I mean by demonic, bro, I mean that ass, like, the whole just, it was kind of one of the first times that like Uzi really was on some demonic shit, bro. I mean, that ass taking influence from Marilyn Manson and shit like that, and really putting his music, because he always was an influence and shit like that. Even in previous interviews with Narwhal in 2016, he's saying that Marilyn Manson was a big influence, but it really was starting to show in 2017 for sure, especially early 2017. I mean, that ass, bro, going on Instagram live, calling, like, talking about that, you know, y'all listen to me, y'all going to hell and shit like that. Talking about, you know, calling us dummies and shit, could we listen to his ass and shit. Just wearing upside down crosses and junk like that. Got a Marilyn Manson chain. Taking a picture at Marilyn Manson and shit like that. I mean, like, bro, the Marilyn Manson shit was starting to get out of hand, my nigga. And it's just like, Uzi was just really on some demonic shit, bro. I mean, that ass, like, Dwayne 666 on his captions and shit like that. It was just crazy being an Uzi fan, because you gotta think, 2016 was like, it was heavenly, bro, heavenly. Uzi was colorful, it was everything. It was just this happy guy and shit like that. So he really embraced on the Heartbreak era truly by just having that more demonic shit that went with the aesthetic. And I can see how he did it for a standpoint and shit like that, for aesthetics, but it was crazy to see in the limelight. That goes back to show that this is really why I say that Uzi is really influential than a bitch, bro. Like, everybody is nowadays, niggas love doing like Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely, the whole Opium, Cardi. Everybody love this demonic approach to they like aesthetics nowadays and shit. But Uzi was like one of the first niggas, rappers who truly was doing it, and at least on a global scale was doing it and shit. Cause, you know, you got some Baby, you know, who was on that shit, you know, like X was on that, but it really was Uzi who was pushing that to a certain extent, and he got a lot of backlash for it, of course. Really, but to a point, bro, where Offset from the Migos, nigga, would goddamn start going ham, taking shots at Uzi crazy, bro. Now, you know, you gotta realize, cause Uzi was coming out of nowhere with this demonic shit out of nowhere, and they just did this viral bit song in 2016, Bad and Bougie and shit like that. So it's like, Uzi, Offset, they already knew each other and shit like that, but Offset started, you know, cause Offset, you know, a God lover just like me, you know, God all day, of course, you know. Offset went on Instagram and started just taking shots at Uzi and shit, talking about like, all y'all wearing the upside down cross.
All y'all nigga went upside down cross. Even my little partners, man. Stop that shit, boy. You look lame. All that worship the devil shit. Be with God, man.
You my big partners, man. Stop that shit, boy. You look lame. Be with God, man. Like, literally, bro. Like, just start going at Uzi like crazy and shit. And then Uzi will respond to shit. Just upload videos with the upside down crosses and shit like that. Just
I'm the coolest clam in the sea.
tagging Offset in pictures, you know, like saying 6'6" and shit, like just going ham, bro. It got to a point where X's Tatassian will hop in this shit, because you know that's when X was going viral and shit. He had just got out of jail in early 2017, so you know this when X would defend Uzi and shit like that, and just go at Offset like crazy and shit.
Hey man, tell this pussy nigga Offset to get off a nigga dick, man. Fuck you on that young nigga dick for him, man. Yo, man, always on somebody dick, man. Niggas like 35 still trying to catch the wave. Nigga, your career over, man. Shut that pussy ass shit up. You riding dick. Niggas been riding dick. Quavo the best rapper in Migos. The rest of y'all niggas are irrelevant. Hey, matter of fact, no, take off straight. Take off straight. Them niggas, bro. I don't talk my shit. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Just when the nigga was talking about me, I had to be quiet because nigga ain't trying to be on that. You feel me? But that shit, fuck Offset, nigga. Pantsy ass, ballerina ass, nigga. Fuck wrong. Fuck. Slippery. Niggas is riding a dick. Excuse me. I don't shoot, but I box, bitch. What's up? I don't respect no nigga that don't want to see a young nigga prosper. That shit pussy. You supposed to want to help the new generation.
And to a point where it's just like, and that really stormed the Offset and Migos beef in late 2017 that would, that would go on up to its death and shit like that. So it just was one of those situations that was going ham. Even some baby hopped in this shit, bro. He started, taking up for, he had hopped in it and was on Offset ass and shit like that, bro.
You was the first bitch ass nigga to take this shit to the internet. You was a hoe ass nigga. Stop speaking on street shit, you industry pigtail wearing bitch. You was a nigga wearing pigtails, bitch style. Nigga, this shit all on the internet, nigga. I'll be glad to beat your ass, though. Fuck you talking about. You wearing pigtails like a bitch. All this gay ass down your head.
Sad Baby lashed out against Offset in several posts that have since been deleted. Sad Baby went on to explain the meaning of his unknowism movement. It didn't take long for Offset to respond.
Shabby, bro, the fuck your pussy ass name, man, bro. You fake flame. Ain't PD, ain't Slaughter Gang, ain't the mob, ain't from Atlanta, nigga, from Chicago, nigga, and your jewelry ain't costing none of the little ass pieces you got on your neck, boy. Then you talking about you beat my ass, and I pull up to your hood, it ain't your hood, and have them niggas walk, white stripe your ass out in your hood, boy, you better know what's going on with that. All that playing with me, I don't play. Yeah, I know the real mob, man. Y'all, you ain't the mob. I ain't Slaughter Gang. You ain't 21-9. Y'all, you talking about nigga Dick Ryan. You Dick Ryan, nigga. You from Chicago. You was not.
Just crazy to a point where all this shit really was stemming out of nowhere because Uzi was just, it was just crazy being an Uzi fan. And it really wasn't a good look being an Uzi fan, at least in my opinion, because, bruh, I had to defend Uzi. That 2017-18 was like rough being an Uzi fan, bro. But at least like for me it was rough and shit. Cause all my niggas, bro, was on my ass because Uzi was on this demonic shit, bro. It's just I was like, bro, you gotta separate the art from the music, bro. Like the artist from the music, But I was just going ham, bro. It was a fucking crazy time. And man, bro, that's when on August 25th of 2017, bro, we will finally get the classic Love Is Rage 2, bro. The motherfucking debut studio album for Uzi. After a long ass wait of the whole year of 2017, we will finally get this shit. Literally, bro, when I say classic, my nigga, it was an automatically classic the day it dropped, bro. This shit right here, bro, took the world by storm, bro. And it was a good day for music because not only that Uzi dropped, X dropped his album and shit 17 that day. So it was like difficult to see who you wanted to listen to that day and shit like that. But of course, me being a big Uzi fan at the time and still today, I had to listen to Uzi first, bro, because we was waiting on that and shit. But definitely 17 was on repeat. Like that was two golden projects that dropped. Even Uzi confirmed a couple years later and shit that it was like basically X was competition for him. Ah man, but this album was way fire than a bitch. But people literally rank this as one of the Uzi best projects to this day, and we done had many projects from Uzi since then. So the vibe of the project was way different than the OG version and shit like that. This was the more mainstream label like version of the project shit compared to the OG darker version that Uzi was going for in early 2017 and shit like that. Label will drop this and shit like that, but this album was a classic, nigga. Of course, this shit got fire tracks on it, bro. Come on, bro. Motherfucking Sauce It Up was crazy, nigga.
Oh, sauce it down, sauce it up. You too much, ain't enough. Where you from? Throw it out, going nuts, yeah, going down.
Come on, bro. The intro 2 was fire than a bitch, nigga.
And I ain't gonna lie, I got money and a power. I ain't gonna lie, I got money and a power. I ain't gonna lie, I got money and a power. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie.
444 plus 222 is insane, my nigga.
Hit once, leave out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Shake that ass, speed up, go fast, slow down, back it up, rock it up. Told that bitch, back it up. 30 nails, hammer tough. So there's no way that you jamming us. No way.
Crazy name, but insane, bro. No Sleep Elite was crazy, nigga. The Wave Lights goes fired in a bitch, nigga. For
I know you're sad and tired. You got nothing left to give. You'll find another life to live. I know that you'll get over it. Wish I never ever told you things. I was only trying to show you things. I stopped, heart on your neck, tried to froze your ring. I had to get me a new bitch to hold the pain.
For real was fire, nigga. Come on, bro. Neon Guts with Pharrell.
Bam, Pharrell on Mars with my fellow star. I'm like lightning striking in a metal rod. I say hello God in the double bar. So damn it, MX, I got a yellow card.
Yellow card, yellow card. Damn P, I need a yellow card. I am from the root like where the pedal start. I had to push like a pedal started. Way after, but ahead of y'all. New crib, got a better yard. 2 years, I got hella cars. Since the 8th grade, I had hella broads. Hella bras, hella bras. Yellow painting with a yellow bra. Shit came from cost, probably March. Slick my hair back like I'm
Come on, bro. You know that's crazy. But one of the best rage songs, nigga. Early 20 Ragers is insane, my nigga.
Wait. Chop it up off the plate. How long will it take? Biggest cake, smoke a face, half baked, want the face. Do no date, diamond water, like an ocean, like a lake.
Come on, bro. Pretty Mommy is fire, nigga. Dark Queen.
Yeah, mama, I don't wanna sign up. No way, I'll chill, getting commas. Like my dad, I'm a grinder. She don't want me locked up. Mama, I'm gon' wash up. Yeah, whip my wrist, it lock up. All my diamonds rocked up. I don't wanna sign up.
That shit almost get me emotional sometimes, but I think my mama listen to that shit, man. And that shit always just, get me right. It's my nigga, come on, bro. Metro Pierre on the beat.
I don't know what's next. Yeah, I don't want my ex. No, break up with a text. I'm not trying to flex. What? Girl, you know the rest. Bye-bye.
Fire ass album. I mean, literally, but this album went #1, bro. It did what it was supposed to do, bro. It was a classic project from Uzi and shit. Many fans rank this as literally Uzi best shit, bro. I mean, that ass, bro, from the whole aesthetic with the project, bro, with the cover art, of course. Shout out to rest in peace to Virgil Abloh, and the late Virgil made this cover art and shit like that, bro. Just a great aesthetic with the project and shit like that, man. Uzi was on one for sure this year, bro. It was really good being an Uzi fan at this time, bro, cause it was just like the music was gold, bro. Many people, including myself, missed this sound for Uzi and shit, bro. I mean, but this shit really can't be replicated, bro. It was one-on-one production, bro. Flows was crazy. Fashion was all over the place. Just the era in general was just insane, bro. And I really think it has to do with the fact that he definitely was on a lot of drugs at the time. He was in a pretty dark place mentally, and he even states on the bonus and tracks of the master that he made the best album in a month, bro. So it gotta put that in perspective, but thank you for that in that hindsight. And then we'll get Deluxe from the shit in November of the year, bro, with motherfucking tracks like Skirt, bro, fired in a bitch, nigga.
Chopper, brand new chopper dispersed, bad bitch wet, start burst, you know what made it worse, that's your girlfriend and I had it first, foreign whip bitch, traffic, get this work, see I opted a nigga on alert, I'm the type of nigga that make it work, yeah, what the Gucci on this linen shirt,
Of course, the legendary 20 Minutes, my nigga. This should just been on the main album instead of being on the Deluxe, bro.
I met that girl right up at my show. Left her man in the crowd on the floor. Out of town, never saw her before. Told her, baby, we don't got that long. Listen, this not my city show, but I treat it like my city show. 20 more minutes until I'm on. 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 Yeah, I am not slow. Niggas, you want me cause I got the dope. Pass that girl right on my friend, give it go. He passed me her friend, so they switching roles.
But each his own. Diamonds all on my wrist was fire, nigga. Come on, bro. Loaded, bro. This is like literally one of my favorite Uzi songs, bro. Dead ass, bro.
My diamond ain't frozen. Pocket loaded, diamond chain they glowing, and they showing money I'm a thot. Watch me block, come shit when I bought, that you can't afford. Loaded, 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 loaded.
Loaded, it always gets me to a certain place, but it just like once I play that, I gotta let it ride out, bro. And then you know, bro, Uzi went on a dynamic feature run this year, bro. Come on, bro, with songs like Go Off, bro, with Travis Scott and Quavo was crazy, nigga.
Gotta go now, gotta go. Swerving in my whip, can't slow down. Driving fast in cars, boy, I'm on the road now. Automatic star, my Vert take a cold now. Yeah, rock star, heavy metal, no guitar. Why you pay so much for your Nissan? Because it's GTR.
Like woke up like this with Cardi, bro, and looking with Cardi was crazy, nigga.
Chopper with the stick, and it got the kick. Got a lot of kick, make you do backflip. Yeah, I'm a walking lick. Told that girl that I don't wanna fuck, tell her just lick. Lick. I cannot fuck you, no bitch, get the fuck out my whip. Yeah. Walk with your shorty, that 40, that's all on my hip. Pull up them 4Gs, that's all on my Vert. I ain't got time to be calling no bitch. That's why I always be stalling a bitch. Don't wanna know more, I'm passing assist.
Hey, stop playing with me. Stop fucking playing with me.
Come on, bro, rap with A$AP Mob and A$AP Rocky and them was fire, nigga.
Don't wanna talk about the papers. I swear to God, these niggas be haters. They be hating, I feel all the vapors. Living cul-de-sac, don't get along. Right with my neighbors. Diamonds on my neck and roll it on. Now I later got underbit flavors.
Come on, bro, motherfucking I'm a Star with Hood, Rich Pablo was crazy, nigga. And then, bro, just to bring it back to Cardi and Uzi, bro, y'all know, bro, they been a duo for like since 2015, bro. So y'all know 2016 they went crazy, and it was on the right for them to do the same shit this year. But not only that, bro, these niggas announced a whole motherfucking collab tape together, bro, which is the classic, literally legendary MILF album 1629, my nigga, that we still haven't got to this day. But I just seen a clip a month ago, but I mean a couple weeks ago, a couple days ago, where somebody asked Uzi, is we ever gonna get that? He said it should come out one day. My nigga, that shit is not coming out, bro. We've been waiting on this shit since 2017. It's 2025, bro. Let that sink in. But they will announce this shit, bro, via Snapchat and on Instagram stories and shit like that, bro. Uzi, they will go on the dynamic round, just promoting it like crazy, bro. And literally, you'll see Cardi and Uzi together a lot this year, bro. It was like the 1 year where you really saw them consistently everywhere, bro. Pictures, just the events together, bro. Music, of course, doing music together and shit like that. Like, they was all over the place together and shit like that. So it was only right for them to, like, announced and go crazy with this shit, bro. Recording music videos for it, but it never officially dropped, of course, because we don't know why and shit like that. But if I had to really think, though, I really want to say it was probably label issues, bro. Uzi with Generational Now and shit like that. Now we all know what that ended up being with Uzi and shit, and Cardi was just really probably like wasn't even on the global scale like that Uzi was on, because so Tour Life was doing wonders for Uzi and shit. Magnolia and Woke Up Like This was doing numbers for Cardi, but it really didn't take him off to that standpoint. So I really felt like that's probably why it didn't drop and shit like that. But I really felt like they still could have dropped this as just a random SoundCloud mixtape, bro. Like, but that each his own. But to really describe late 2017 in general, bro, it's like Uzi music just kept evolving. Like, I mean, dead ass, bro. But it really was like early signs and like it's kind of really early pivots of Eternal Take and shit like that, bro. The OG Eternal Take that led up to 2018 and shit like that, bro. Cause Uzi, we all know. Now you don't know, bro. Y'all should go on my page and go to the playlist called Vert. I got a video on 2018 Uzi in general, bro. And I really described the sound and just the music Uzi was cooking up. The OG Eternal Take era, basically. And Uzi like really started cooking up Eternal Take. Well, at least it didn't have a name yet and shit like that. Cause really, we all really thought Lose Vert vs. the World 2 was getting ready to be the next project for him and shit. Cause that was he previewed Zoom in the end of this year and shit. And that was the caption and shit like that. So we all thought that was gonna be the next project from Uzi and shit. Way before Eternal Take even got announced. Eternal Take got announced like summertime 2018. That shit wasn't even to have a name yet, shit like so. Uzi was cooking up music already. We was having to get more and more snippets like as time was going on and shit, like post Lover's Rage too. I remember, bro, we had got the Kobe Bean snipping shit, him and Sosa, bro, in the studio, and that was supposed to drop in late 2017, like just as a random song and shit. You know, we had the music video schedule and everything and shit like that. But I remember when that snippet came out, it was just like one of the things where it was like Uzi was just slowly moving on away from that Lover's Rage 2 sound, and just that's when the more spacey Eternal Take music was starting to really become a thing and shit like that. And that's when he really just locked in on Eternal Tate. At least we knew that we was gonna get another project for him, you know, but we didn't know it was had a name, but had a full direction up to that point. But man, bro, just talking about 2017 Uzi in general, my nigga. Uzi at this point was just like, he was a superstar, bro. He was becoming a superstar as days and days going by and shit. The hype for Love's Rage 2 was at an all-time high, bro. That was like, everybody was waiting for that project. Now, of course, it wasn't as nearly hyped as this project that came after this, but it was hyped in a bitch though, bro. And it was just a great time to, like, you really had to be there to experience it, bro. Like, if 2016 wasn't crazy, I feel like 2017 was even crazier, bro. And it just was another aesthetic that Uzi just went on, bro. Another sound, just all that shit in one, bro. And it's just an era that we truly, truly miss, bro. If you a Uzi fan, you know how special this era really was. And it just, overall, this shit right here will go down in history, bro. It's one of the greatest eras that Uzi had. And that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll wrap this video up. Enjoy the video, man. Y'all give it a big ass thumbs up, man, bro. Look, bro, I just want to say thank you for 11,000 subscribers, bro. That is crazy to even say, bro. Like, on paper, that sound good, but just seeing it in real life, that is crazy, bro. So I just want to say thank you, man. Thank all of you, bro. Like, I really want, that's all I can really say. I'm lost for words, but I be lost for words in general, bro. I'm lost for words for real, man, because I did not expect us to get here, bro, and we here, bro. We just gonna keep this shit going, literally, bro. Roll to 12K, you already know this, man. I got so much shit coming, bro. I gotta thank God anyways, man. Just thank God in general, bro. Thank God, man. I love God. Give my praise to the Most High, of course, man. Literally, and I gotta thank y'all. Y'all are the best, man. Y'all are the best, bro. Thank you for 11,000 subscribers, man. I never thought this community we would grow like this, but we are growing and we doing this shit, man. So really appreciate that, man. That means so much to me, bro. And it just, I gotta, like I said, I gotta keep this shit going, man. I can't really be on no lazy shit now, but I just gotta really keep this shit going and just like go from there, bro. And really just keep the ball rolling, bro. So until then, man, the next videos will come out soon, bro. That ass, man, I got so much shit coming, bro. And it just, man, bro, just be on the lookout for that shit. Just be on the fucking lookout. But I don't really have that much announcements and shit like that. But y'all know, man, check the community posts on the page, bro. That's why I ask y'all what y'all want to see, but I let y'all know what's coming out. Just in general, just keep hitting that, bro. And I got like way more shit, but y'all already should know, man. But I really don't have no announcements, like I said, man. So until the next video, I love y'all. And yeah, man. Squad.